I'm gonna take this compost and spread it on our garlic that we just planted. And it's gonna be able to sit there for all of winter. Garlic is a 290-day crop. Compost goes down. We're gonna do about 2-inch layer on everything. We're gonna put a bunch of straw. So we're gonna try to do another 2 inches, probably 4 inches if we have enough straw laying around, of mulch layer on top of the compost. Compost itself acts as a mulch as well. And the garlic's gonna be nice and happy over the winter. It's gonna be able to bulb up really nicely. So let's go. Okay everyone, wanted to show you this real quick. So way back, a couple videos back, we did From Weeds to Greens video, kind of a first little push to get something in the ground, get the market garden going, form our beds in plot A. And so in that video, you saw us grab tons and tons and tons and tons of weeds out of the plot. There was weeds, there was some shell beans that were in there that never really took off. So we grabbed everything, we piled it up, and then we cleaned out the chicken coop too, piled that together, watered it, layered it, threw some cardboard in there, did like a lasagna style, and we made our own compost. So it's kind of disputed whether market gardeners really should make their own compost or not. Inevitably, you're gonna have tons and tons of waste basically on your farm. So it makes sense to make compost. It's just usually we're using so much compost that it doesn't kind of make sense in the long run. And you could just buy in compost that's already done, and you know the NPK of it, and you know it's gonna be seed free and all that stuff. But we're new, we're starting this. We don't have money to go buy a bunch of compost, and compost is in short supply right now. So we made our own, and it looks amazing. So this has been here for like 2 months almost, and it has, we kind of layered it in here, we turned it a couple times, it had a tarp over it, but this stuff is gorgeous. It smells really sweet, it's got a nice color to it. There's still some, you know, sticks and twigs in there that haven't quite broken down, but if anything, that's just gonna add aeration to the soil when we put it down. You can see there's some really good fungal development in there. So we're really happy with what it turned into. And so we did the whole process of making it. We let it come up to temperature. So it came up to about 135 degrees. And we would let it sit there for about like 2-3 days at a consecutive temperature of 130. Sometimes it even went up to 140 degrees. And then we would flip it and rotate it. And then we would kind of let it do that again. And so we've done that for at least 4 times before we just ended up letting the pile sit and mature on its own at a colder temperature. And so what that does is basically cooks a lot of the bad microbes and bacteria out, while keeping the good beneficial bacteria in it. And that's the stuff that we want. We want the good stuff. And so far, I think it turned out really well. So it's not, you know, it's not compost that you would get from the store necessarily. It doesn't look the same from those huge compost factories, but we did it for free, and didn't take that much effort.